Office of Imperium Intelligence, report number G382193. Moving away from the Forticos, we've been receiving an incredible amount of reports of troop movements of the Remnant United States military. Since the collapse, the military apparatus of the United States has been attempting to restabilize and project its own soft power on those directly adjacent, before moving on to more aggressive tactics. For many years, the remnant of the United States military has been slowly expanding and absorbing more minor powers. Today, the United States' newly reformed and combined First Army, codenamed Reconquista, under the command of General John Howell, has set its objective as the pacification of the southern East Coast, east of the Appalachians. However, standing in their way is a force already hardened by the years of raids and border incursions they have endured from the remnant military forces. Hello, everybody, this is Surf, and today we are in the forest lands of Virginia because the U.S. the U.S. military remnant, First Army, under command of General John Howell, is now trying a reconquest of the East Coast all the way until the Appalachians to project power further and further westward for an eventual reconquest and reunion of more U.S. military remnant forces that are on the West Coast. So what do we have here? Let's look at the teams. But before I do that, I'd like to invite everybody to like, favorite, subscribe. Put me on your music playlists because that's really what matters. If you're listening to tunes and this comes on, I know you're jamming. So give me a subscribe, give me a like, and also tell me what you think should happen after this battle. Watch the video, and then in the comments section, tell me what you think the next video should be and what the sort of commanding officers should do next. I want this to be a very viewer-led series, and with that being said, let's dive on in. So we got some M1 Abrams over here guarding the flank. Now we are looking at the U.S. military remnant at the moment right here. And so we have this sort of isolated pocket here on the flanks, but then over here towards the center and the other flank is much more concentrated. It's a much more fine line. You can see it. And we have a lot of infantry, like a line of infantry, and then supported by all of these armored vehicles and tanks. Now towards the center here, we kind of have a different kind of posture. We have these artillery trucks, these strikers, but these are they're going to be a shock factor. These, don't let anyone tell you I told you this, these guys hardly have any ammo. Now, since the U.S. military and the U.S. as a whole really fractured and became a bunch of different entities, military production has been extremely slow, if any, and people are relying on salvage and repair. So ammo, not a lot to go around once it's already been used up. So these guys are going to be charging. These artillery trucks here are not on a hold position. They are going to charge the front lines and attempt to scare them, force them back, so the U.S. military can get more advantageous positions. They go around here. This is sort of like the FOB headquarters area that they've set up before their supporting vehicles have all shown up, which is just now. So let's take a look at the Agrarian Union forces, the more rebel kind of faction here. And we just have what you've seen before, a lot of technicals, some strikers, the Akatsias, artillery batteries here on the left and on the right. A lot of technicals, a lot of strikers, a lot of infantry. There's also a ton of turrets around. The infantry is going to have a very tough time unless the U.S. remnant vehicles can sort of break this big old line of things here. We also have mortars, big old honking mortars. And let's see if I can't find that tow missile, because there's a few of them around. I just need to find them. Here's one right here. These are scattered throughout. I'm not going to go around and try to find every single one. That would take me a long time. But just know that we've got a pretty even fight here. A lot of technicals, as I've said before, lots of different kinds. I think towards the middle here, we've got more of the grads and the more tow missiles here. But let's get into it. Let's go. Oh, I had already started it and I paused it. I just hit the camera. I just whapped the camera with my hand. So let's get rolling. And we had some T-posing. Very cultured men right here. Extremely cultured. but we're gonna hit the unpause and get them into a more natural position. And the fight's on. Some infantry's moving up, some maneuvering. This LAV's going ham. More infantry. Like all the other times before, I am going to move people up whenever they need it, whenever they're going to lag behind. And we're mainly going to be looking at the U.S. military remnant here, just because they're the ones who are on the offensive. They're going to need all the help they can get. All these strikers are moving up. All the Akatsiyas are laying into them. We'll see how long they can last. These squads do have anti-tank guys, and if they get a little bit more bold. Oh, that was okay. Several close calls followed by a hit. Finally, let's see if these Akatsiyas can even do work on these strikers, because they've got some pretty close hits, but it doesn't seem to be knocking them out. We have a technical trying to face off against an Abrams. Abrams has already been tracked. He's trying though. He's the little heavy MG that could. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to hose. Have these guys taken notice? They have. We'd love to see it. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this thing's on fire. It's not long for this world. It's still firing. I don't think it's been abandoned yet. Oh, yes it has. Yes it has. Oh, explosion. What have we lost here? Is it a technical? Yeah. But they're getting aggressive. Look at this tank formation. That's probably not regulation tank formation, but here they go. This is armored fist. Taking out all the technicals. This law one's dead. Where's that law we saw, or the toe we saw over here? Can I find it? Yes, it's right here. These guys might not be relevant for another minute. Just in case these guys don't go anywhere. Oh, this is like one of those grad launches though. It's cool to see. These guys are still firing, like it should be. I hope so. These guys are crawling. Their advance has been halted on this flank though, the stronger flank. This one is honestly getting a little farther, the weaker remnant flank here. But we'll see how far they can get with these strikers moving up. 3 of them. Count them, 3. Oh, this Abrams is still here. It's still active, but it's been tracked. Just took two ATs. 1 missed. Sorry to hear about it. We'll see if they can end up taking this thing out, because I know these guys can. They got the RPG Vampire. I know those can take them out, but it's all a matter of, I don't know, getting lucky, I guess. The battle for the center of the town is quickly commencing. But look at this graveyard. There's 2 of these old strikers, MGSs. Only thing left here is a striker with a tire out and an immobilized Abrams. Yeah. Followed by a regular. These things are pretty much disabled. And we just got a striker and a striker MGS. Main gun system? I don't know. I'll look it up after this video. The rebels still maintain a lot of infantry. And the rebels know that they have to do all they can right now to take these guys out, to give them a black eye right if they can, because the U.S. military remnant is not going to stop. And even if the rebels do stop them this time, the Agrarian Union do stop them this time, they're going to come back. Oh no, all these Akatsiyas are down. They've managed to destroy the batteries. I wonder who did that. Probably this guy, who's made it all the way back. Let's see here. Can you do something about this? I wonder. Can you guys do anything about this tank? Unfortunately not. chuck a bunch of grenades at it. That was like half of them. Let's do this. Let's see what, if anything, works. That'd be funny if that did something. I always have a problem with these mortars firing, and I'm gonna have to stop using this variant in the future. Just because I never see them fire. Well, maybe this case is different because they're so close. But who's to say? The battle rage is on. Oh, and the other Akatsuya batteries are all dead. Oh no. They have no more artillery support. I'm gonna send you guys up though. You guys are making me sad, being all the way back here. Join up. Who's out here repairing vehicles? I like it. You guys stay back. I like that you're there for lore reasons. But you guys need to go. Your striker's left without you. Oh no, a retreat. These guys are just staring at each other. Wanna try again? Now that all this infantry are gone? Let's start a friendly fire. And was that, I thought they were here. They're gone. Yeah, here it is. This thing's dead. Oh? It got took out? Did you guys do that? Did you guys do that? That was great, guys. Professional. Good hit. This seems like a thing to do. There we go. That's a more accurate thing to do. It's still trying to, it's doing its best. You can see the turret moving and trying to fire at them, but yep. They can't stay in there very long. They gotta get out. They gotta roll. Now it's mainly up to the infantry. I mean, there's disabled vehicles, sort of preventing advance. However, it's mainly as far as like advancing goes, so these guys might be a game changer. It's 2 fully intact Abrams. They might have something to say about that. However, you know, it's mainly down to the infantry and seeing who can stave off who. And it's still pretty even, it's gotta be said. You, sir. Over there. You too. Over here. Same with all your infantry. I don't like seeing you exist. If you're gonna exist, at least exist in the buildings, because then you can be like a cool ass fallback position. But I put you guys here to move up, and that's what you're gonna do. How about you guys? I think these guys ran out of enemies and just fell back to where I spawned them. However, no. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fortify the position around the Akatsuyas. They're throwing in their last reserves. U.S. military remnant is. I think the AI might prioritize the AT guys. That would make sense. However, that does not bode well for, any AT guy is now a target, prime suspect. The shot call is make it, take it. Oh, this one right here. I didn't think you were alive. Oh, that's it. That was a hard hit. That might have disabled their turret. It did. That thing's dead in the water. I'm gonna keep you firing at this thing though. Now that that turret's dead, it's just a hunk of metal right now. Oh, is he 2 for 2? Is he 2 for 2? He is. I wonder what's left of the tank once it's been destroyed like that. If this guy gets a third, he's the new MVP. You have line of sight, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay, there you go. And these guys are all chilling back here, where I sent them with the Akatsuya. Move you guys right here, just so we're a little less spread, or a little less clumped, or rather. This guy's still alive. Love to see it. We love to see it. I think these guys have infinite ammo, infinite RPG ammo, which is cool. I like that. Uh-oh. The muzzle's just staring at him. Oh, there he goes. He was a good soldier. He bricked 2 tanks, and that's not nothing. The rebels do have more defense lines past this, so this might turn into a costly victory for the guys. Let's see if I can get you to look at this guy with some skepticism. Same with you. Are there any more mortar positions still kicking? Yes, you guys. You guys are facing all the way back here. Are you in range? Yes, you are. Because we really need these guys doing something lore accurate. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing. Nobody can stop him. Nobody has AT. They're on their last legs. I'm gonna send you guys into the fight. You guys are all still alive. And so I'm gonna send you just more guns. More guns for the war. I actually might put you right here. It's a little bit safer. I'm surprised these guys are still alive. The Striker MGS is just because you can see by their movement just how aggressive they are. That might have just got him. Nope, nope, nope. They were stunned. Crew stunned. But not out. Give him one. I think you guys still have ammo. You do. Kill him! What are you looking at? Who are you looking at? You saw you turn and fire. Over here? You trying to hit these infantry? Okay. I mean, that's what I guess that's what you're supposed to do. You don't have any AT, any armor penetration, but still. Can you get in this thing? On this turret? No. He tried, he said no. Oh, they're moving up to the final positions here. But I think you would forgive me if I said we could call it here. The U.S. military remnant have gained a very costly victory. What they got here? Let's take a general gauge of what's left. 2 Strikers, 2 Abrams, and a disabled Abrams. It was just a brick, so I won't count that. So 2 Strikers, 2 Abrams, another Abrams, 3 Abrams, a Striker. Are all you guys still alive? Yeah, and you're all fine too. You're hardly touched. So 3 strikers, 1 striker MGS, and an Abrams. I think that makes like 4 Abrams, 5 Abrams. They still got a lot of Abrams to go. And I think we're just going to call it right here. Right as the Abrams turns its muzzle on the last of the mortarmen right here. So let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought. Give me a like on the video. Give me a subscribe. Put me on your music playlist. And tell me, most importantly for my ambitions here, I want to know what you guys think each faction ought to do next. Because that's really where we're going to get our captivating storylines from here. I want to gauge them from the audience and really involve everybody that I can. So, with that being said, I'll see you next time. And probably next time it'll be another Agrarian Union versus U.S. military remnant as they rock on deeper into the interior of the Agrarian Union, and where the Agrarian Union has deeper defenses. So, I'll see you next time. Sayonara. With the remnant U.S. military forces gaining a foothold, the Agrarian Union is forced to fall back onto their second, more fortified line of defensive positions. Both sides are bolstering themselves. The remnant attempting to capitalize on their new gains, and the Agrarian Union attempting to plug the gap and strengthen their second defensive line. We are monitoring the situation closely and publish reports in real time.